This is Robin. I'm over here at HorrorHound weekend and also the Cool Film Festival. And I'm here with Halloween actress Andi. How's it going, Andi?
Hi, I'm doing pretty well. How about yourself?
I'm doing peachy. So, how's your weekend so far at HorrorHound?
It's great. I mean, everyone is very chill. It's nice to be back in the Midwest. I'm from outside of Chicago, so it's nice to be back in a similar place with good people, good vibes, good energy.
Yeah, you were part of all the Halloween films Halloween, Halloween Ends, and Halloween Kills. So, were you approached for the main character and did you read the script and what did you decide to before you did it?
When I had initially gotten the audition, I knew that it was for a decently sized role. They were being very tight-lipped about what exactly the script was. It was all dummy sides. I didn't really know. And then I auditioned and then I met with David and then I got the job. It was kind of a no-brainer. I remember they sent me the script prior to meeting with David, and it was like one that kind of was on an expiration. I had like a few hours to read it and then it would just like disappear into the ether, and so I read it over and over and was mind blown when Laurie Strode appeared on like page 10, and not only just appeared, and I was like, oh, maybe it's just a small cameo, and then realizing that I would be playing her granddaughter, and realizing that it's Jamie Lee Curtis's movie. It's Laurie Strode's movie is so iconic and epic, and that's when I kind of realized the totality of what this was about to be.
So, did you have a memorable moment in all three of the films that still stays with you?
In 2018, I would say us in the back of the pickup when we filmed that was the last scene that we shot together. And that was incredibly, incredibly powerful because it was also like we had the entire experience of filming the entire movie of 2018. And we just kind of sat there in the back of this pickup truck, drove along back roads. David Gordon Green was handling the camera. And we just kind of sat there and like let the experience of everything that we just did and experience wash over us, and that was very special. We also weren't sure if we were doing another, so it was just soaking in kind of that moment and what we just did. And Halloween Kills, I would say the fight sequence with Jude Courtney was my favorite to work on. He really held my hand through that process and helped me through it, and taught me so much, along with my stunt double Lydia Hand, who did an incredible job. And then in the third one, it was all so much fun. I really enjoyed the third. It was kind of like senior year, it was like we were just back one more time to really wreak havoc. Um, One of my favorite things to shoot of that was probably the dance sequence with Rowan. That was just so much fun. We had so much fun preparing for that. We had so much fun coming up with the dance. We spent so much time really laying out what the dance in itself really tells the story of Corey and Allison from meeting all the way until the end of the film. And if you watch it back and you kind of witness the interpretation of it, it's pretty cool.
So, you did some of the choreography in the film too. How much demanding was that for you to do certain scenes?
Choreography in terms of the
Fight scenes.
fight scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was luckily we have an incredible stunt team and incredible actors, and James was really helpful and took his time, was very patient with me, and kind of gave me the lay of the land, and gave me all the tricks of the trade, and we were able to make it work.
So, are you a big horror fan?
I am now, after I got involved in the franchise, and meeting everybody and starting to understand the culture, and it's hard to not be.
So, what was that film after you did the Halloween films? What was that one film you watched in horror?
I don't know. I mean, I would say that I was always a horror fan without realizing it, because if I look back at some of my favorite movies, it's like Silence of the Lambs, Jaws, Jurassic Park, those are all horror movies. Like Alien, those are horror films. And so I've seen a bunch of cool ones after, but yeah, nothing that really.
So, what are you doing next? What are some of your next projects?
Some things that haven't been announced yet that I can't really speak to, but I started a production company, so I've been really working on getting that moving in the last year.
So, what type of production company is it? Like indie films, like indie horror?
It's a independent film company. Yeah, we do mainly film. We have one TV show, um, And there is on our slate right now. We have one film that is actually it is a body horror, and it's fully financed and ready to shoot next summer, hopefully. So yeah,
You got me on that.
it's fun.
Thank you so much for coming on out of your busy time. And how were all the fans for you so far?
Great. Everyone is wonderful. Everyone has been wonderful. I've really enjoyed HorrorHound. They've really taken great care of me, and everyone's been great.
So where can everybody find you on social media to see what you're doing next?
Just my name, Andi Matichak. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. There you have it.